Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I think everything is set up. Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. All cybernetic bonfire. I just realized what we see in the picture. It's probably the Rizika train station after the explosion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just looks like a mess. It always looked like an altar to me, to be honest. I mean, the background here, but I never was sure what exactly it is. So maybe it's a train station. Maybe not. Maybe I'm still wrong. So the tag today on Twitch has been changed a bit again. Last time it was tired. Today is very tired because I am, and I actually had been setting myself up for I think 2 hours before the stream, maybe 3 hours. That concerned energy levels and the game choice actually, because today today they finally released Father's Frontier patch 0.8, and I thought I would play it, but you know, I need a different condition and different. I need more time, like 4 or 5 hours at least, to have a proper setup for oh to start the new series with Father's Frontier. And then I had been, you know, missing the Planet Crafter a lot, some space exploration, the music there, and I read it in some couple of forums about Astroneer, the game, and No Man's Sky. Looked at the screenshots, wasn't aroused, and so sadly thought about the Planet Crafter again, like I wish there were more content. But then and I thought, what if they release an update today, and I went to check on Google when they're gonna update the game, and Google said like next spring, and I was like, well, fine. And then as I was on Steam, I saw there was an update for Planet Crafter, and they just made little patches like here and there, just some tiny polish, and they attached a message that they're going to release an update at the end of January, and they attached several screenshots from players. Magnificent screenshots, absolutely mind-blowing things people do there. And I thought, well, if they can do that, why can't I do that if I love the game so much and the atmosphere? So you might today we are staying with Deus Ex, of course, and I will be finishing Deus Ex because, you know, I'm quite fascinated with the game. But just it's good to have an alternative, because the Planet Crafter gave me some respite, some kind of a relaxed time, very inspirational, very aesthetically pleasant, very I don't know, the music. So it was a therapeutical game to me, and I would love to have an opportunity and a reason to come back, and I think I now have it. Yeah, that's the intro, and now let's get back to Adam Jensen and his business. And I just found a pocket secretary. I don't know how I didn't notice it before. So the visitor is coming back to Prague. He needs updated files on the subject. Tell you can get and recent. He was insistent. Sorry for the short notice. You know how he is. He'll pick up the files out of the storage unit. For information, I've just recorded it. It's 5053. Leave me a message there if you have any trouble. Good luck. Madame Photography, the Watcher, and the Visitor. I think I remember something of that sort somewhere. File request. It was somewhere long ago. Before the bank. Why can't I scroll, damn it? Yeah, you see, this one. Got what files I could on the subject without raising any alarms. Bad day, peace hack. It's clean, don't worry. Select the files in the apartment instead. The visitor, no. The code to the safe is 3608. I have no idea what flat they're talking about. What flat could that potentially be? Something around? Something I could get into? Remember we broke into the storages here, right? Yeah, these two. Was it this place about the visitor or the neighbor apartment? Maybe the neighbor apartment, yes. And where did I see the same stuff? What are these red? Ah, those are train stations. Throwables. Where did I see similar stuff? Somewhere in the sewers. Anyway, there probably is an apartment nearby, right? For instance. It's totally possible to come here, to come inside, right? And interestingly, the game doesn't tell me that I have XP for trailblazing, but there is a save, and it's the okay. So we finally get the info attached all together, which I'm really happy about. Confidential medical report. Adam Jensen's medical history. So I am the visitor. A confidential report containing Adam Jensen's medical history. What the hell? Coming back to Prague. He needs updated files on the subject. Ah, I'm the subject. And the visitor. Till we can get, he was insistent. Madame Photography and the Watcher. Pick up the files out of the storage unit. Yes. And then... Can I... Can I rearrange them? No, I cannot. I could get what files I could on the subject without raising any alarms. Bad day, B, sack. Ah, pocket secretary. He dropped it. I thought I had eyes on me in the apartment instead. The visitor. Okay. Who could possibly live in this apartment? One of my colleagues, I would presume. Damn it, the bag. Don't bother me, please. It looks like we are exploring a quest we haven't yet acquired, but I'm already very interested. What is possibly happening? Who again is talking about Adam Jensen behind his back? Could it be Megan? Our ex-girlfriend? Refrigerator has nothing under it. What if I get on my... What if I squat and inspect the area? Well, I see some biocell, which is perfect, but it's not that critical. Alright, the only interesting thing left probably is the computer. Hopefully it will enlighten me. Lady's bag. Madame Photographer. So lady lives here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I could have hacked together with the stash inside the code, so let me load the game.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, just money.
Access granted.
Didn't have to bother, but okay. In Proxon, from occasional visitor to Madame Photographer. I've been asked to return to Prague to evaluate assets. With regards to the main subject in particular, I'll need medical records, reports, everything as recent as possible. You'll have to ask the Watcher for those, I'd imagine. Once you have them, leave them somewhere safe. As always, the storage unit is my preference. Then clean the apartment and get yourself a hotel. Also, the refrigerator is to be stocked with an assortment of organic juices, and there should be fresh fruit. All this goddamn travel is drying me out. Report data. From encrypted to Madame Photography. We received your last surveillance package and are running down the unknowns in the photographs. If anything pertinent hits, we'll update you with the required actions. In the meantime, keep trailing the girl, and the Watcher will handle the main subject. BDC. BDC. Who could be BDC? BDC. Who is the girl that they are trailing? And the Watcher will handle the main subject, which is, or who is rather, Adam Jensen. And this is a dead end, right? I have no more information, nothing to develop the story. I have to be satisfied with what I have. But I have the medical report on Adam Jensen. I have no idea what am I to do with it. Probably I'm just too fast. Probably I'll need to wait until the quest appears. You know, today while I was thinking about Deus Ex, I was also slightly sad that the game could have more to explore. I mean, I of course have a lot of things to do yet, a lot, for many streams, but I know at some point it will finish, and I just love that I can be walking around the city and hacking into flats, and I wish I could hack into more flats. That's not a political statement or business plan, just in case police are watching. Just saying. Have I read this one? No, I haven't. In the decades, the Czech Republic enters the 21st century. In the decades that followed the so-called Velvet Revolution of 1989 and the break with communist rule, the Czech Republic embraced a capitalist democratic way of life more successfully than any other country from the former Soviet Union. In the first decade of the 21st century, the Republic was taking its first steps on the road toward fully developed status and true socio-economic growth. By 2004, this progressive, largely secular and forward-looking country had become a member of the European Union, and their role in the European common market was steadily growing. Their future seemed bright. All that was lacking was someone with the vision and boldness to take the next step. That someone was Zofia Ruzicka, their president, I think president, who invited a lot of OGs. Okay. Anything else to be done here? Can I jump on those roofs? Doesn't look possible. Jensen, what's this shitty acrobatics you're doing? Now this is interesting. This is the glass, whatever, I don't know, just decor or not. Well, obviously not anymore. There is some loot to be had. Crafting parts, biocells, nice. What else? Don't fall. It took me. Asshole. We're both. I don't know how to call this effect when you don't want something to happen and then it happens exactly because of your own actions. Some kind of call of the void or some kind of chaos rules or something of that sort. Actually, I was supposed to be going the opposite way here. Or what was that in Disco Elysium? Some kind of, what was the phrase? Disco Inferno rules or chaos rules, something of that sort. Or darkness rides. I think that was the phrasing. Jump. Good. Okay, let's keep on running. Look, that is potentially an interesting place to hack into, as well as that one, by the way. Have I been to any of these? Ah, well, these are the expensive apartments, so I will have access to them anyway. This, though, is something less approachable, right?
Did you
To
really expect to come into my home without being invited? Bad idea. But now that you're here, maybe there's still a chance you get to leave. As you know, I'm a betting man. If I wasn't, we wouldn't be in this situation together, would we? More importantly, you, the poor fucking bag boy, wouldn't be in this situation. So I want to make you a deal. This house has been rigged with a very special security response system. If you figure out how to disable it, your boss gets his credits and you get to walk out on your own 2 feet. On the other hand, if you don't figure out how to disable it, well, Otar doesn't get a single credit. But he'll know that Anton Suchanek is not the man with whom to fuck. As you can probably guess, I'm betting against you. What you're looking for is in that locker right in front of you. Good luck.
Cutting anything over there?
Isn't that interesting? Wow.
Everyone was doing it. Why not me? Nothing yet.
I don't see any panels that I can be disabling. Locked. Interesting. Okay, let's try again. Very interesting. Maybe I should have used smart vision. Maybe there are some walls I can break through. Oh. There's a button. Hyposteam.
Nothing yet.
Okay, let's... No, sorry.
Clear. Moving.
So I have disabled it. Am I right?
No sign of
Yeah, it stopped. So simple? Oh, I thought something more interesting would come. Mail. From Anton Suchanek at tmail.mail to hioctane at timestop.mail. Subject, fleece those Dvali pigs. Huh. They all worked like a charm, Vaslav. Worth every credit.
nothing yet.
I decided to go through with it and leave the fuckers with a parting gift like I was joking at the LP. If they can't disarm the trigger before the time runs out, they literally choke on their money. That's assuming they're as dumb as they think they are. Maybe not. You know me, always a gambling man. Time to get out of this dump. Look after yourself, V. That wasn't a very smart idea, Tony. You're putting me and my shop at some serious risk here. If Otar and those potato-drinking goons find out I helped you fleece their system, they'll kill me. I like a happy customer as much as the next backstreet mechanic, but I strongly suggest you delete this off your computer before you disappear. You're going to be on the Dvali shit list for a long time. Let's laugh. Yeah, true. So, security system deactivated.
No sign of it.
Opening curtains. Damn it, open them. For F's sake. Thank you. Thank you. So, it wasn't... okay, I'll give this episode a 7. A 7 out of 10. Would give it 10 out of 10 if the whole story was more interesting than... if the end of the story was more interesting than the start. The start was amazing, of course, that we had like some surprise greeting from the computer, and there was some kind of trap for us, but The events developed really boringly and fine, let it be that way. This complex is only for future, Robin. I'll come back there. Let's get back on this platform. What other interesting places I might hope to visit thanks to this Hanin platform?
Vážně jsme k něčemu dobrý.
Have to find something. Not seeing anything new. Where today?
Já nic nevidím. Co ty? Její oči na stopkách, kámo.
Lot of graffitis. Not bad graffitis.
Hajzl leze do zdi a dostane povýšení.
Okay, let's go. Main mission. We have a psychologist to attend there.
Got problems already. My goodness.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
I go there. I went there already.
Hey, Adam.
Maybe this is the girl that they're tracking.
What happened at the train station? The police scanner said an augmented terrorist had returned and was attacking investigators. Smiley told me he asked you to get him something from the blast site. Was that you? Why did you attack the police?
They threatened Smiley and were about to tamper with or destroy evidence. I tried to be careful, but things just got out of hand.
Fuck, that's bad.
I don't understand what they're
course.
talking about.
I guess. Miller didn't seem to be having a good day either. He stormed out of here after having a little chat with the new psychologist. Are they getting you to talk to her too?
Yeah, that's partly why I'm here. Have you spoken to her yet?
No. As if I don't have enough to worry about, now I have another person to convince that my stress levels shouldn't keep me off the field. I'm ready for active duty.
You'll get there, Arya. Keep at it.
Always. Stress levels won't stop me forever.
Good.
I want to Google now. Did I do something wrong? I didn't kill a policeman. Maybe there was some explosion or what? I think no. Rosika train station mission. When you travel back from Rosika station, if you have killed at least one police officer, Jim Miller was called you for killing the police. In addition, a Picos Group newspaper will report that the forensics team was attacked. I killed no one. So I was called for attacking the police. But maybe it's just a regular, a normal conversation. Hello, Nikita. Welcome to the stream. I'm here obsessing about what I did wrong. If I did wrong. So if I retrieve the right, there's not much software. Part 2 DSD. I don't understand. Okay, Google has nothing for me. At least not something specific, unfortunately. But okay, it's fine.
Do you know where Miller went?
He didn't say. He just ran past, didn't even look at me.
State police want to talk to him?
I don't know. He's under a lot of stress right now. And I don't think all of it's coming from work. He never talks about his personal life, but he used to stop and talk to me on his way out of the office. Hasn't done that in a while. Hope he's okay.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropozyne. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations.
While asking
They say
this,
I'd be too
we
expensive,
have heard the
so
answer.
it's-
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague. And getting worse.
I know. But Interpol was the only agency.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation.
We had this conversation.
I should get back to it.
Okay, Adam. Stay safe out there.
Always.
So I think I want to begin with the forensics, not the psychiatrist yet.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy. Hey, Jensen, what do you know? Thanks again, Adam. I really do hope there's something useful on that DSD.
A big hoper. But now there is no update to the quest. To the newspaper, sorry. Google said that if you kill somebody, the newspaper will be updated about the deaths. Let's hack into the computer while we can.
Anomaly
Free
detected.
property.
Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Hmm. Maybe I need to fortify and use what is it called? Stealth. Have a lot of stealth.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yes, that worked. Oh, okay. Some more emails. From Simon Daniels to Daniel Fletcher. Subject 2 more. Got 2 more potential IDs for you. Martin Lucas Babik. Locals, mother and son. You may have trouble making the IDs because the papers are fairly recent. Issued by a battered women's organization. Positive ID on the mother, Martin. We're certain Lucas is not one of our disease, so he is in the wind somewhere. Extensive bruising on her head, shoulders and back suggest she died shooting her son from collapsing debris. Thanks, Simon. I'm not sure we could have made this one without your tip. Smiley.
Terrible for his wife.
Then, from Simon Daniels, do you know anything about Lieutenant Whitaker who works for Tarvas? I was just on the phone with him, and when I asked him if he has had any recent problems with augmented agitators, he got quiet and evasive. Is it possible he's in someone's pocket? From Pedro Mayfren. I looked into him pretty thoroughly around a month back. There is something off about him, but he's not on the take, I'm sure of that. And it's Whitaker, by the way, with an H. Ah, I see. Lieutenant Whitaker, let's remember this name. I hope I will at least have a fraction of hope that I will remember the name. Damn it, let me pass. Why are you blocking me? Okay, there should be maybe more computers to hack, because people have been, like, shifting around, no? No? Okay. Nothing to hack yet. At least nothing new. IT support. IT support. This has been hacked profusely. What is this second mission? Okay. I got it. Let me see. Peter Chan, how are you, dude?
Thanks for taking care of those conspiracy nuts, Jensen. Man, the thought of someone knowing where we are, I mean, I'm supposed to be digging into this Janus hacking collective, but I can't do that if I keep looking over my shoulder, waiting for the next bomb to go off.
Any progress on Janus?
Why? What have you heard?
Don't get jumpy. Just curious.
Janus has officially hacked into my sleep. I wake up trying to figure out who's tracking who. Sometimes I think I'm this close, and then nothing. But I am starting to learn one thing.
And what's that?
The less I talk about how it's going, the better it seems to be going.
Not bad.
How did you get started here exactly?
Miller came to me in prison. Helping him set up a cybercrimes unit was my way out.
That's a pretty good deal.
Sure, if you're looking to exchange one set of impenetrable walls for another. At least in prison I didn't owe anyone anything. Here, yeah, I don't know. They do a good job of reminding me that I have a lot to be grateful for.
You saying they hired you because they knew you wouldn't ask questions?
No. Maybe. Look, I do ask questions. A lot of questions. Just not always out loud.
You were brought in specifically to track down Janus. You ever worked with them in the past?
I'm not one for collective ideals. Chang looks out for Chang. Sometimes our routes ran parallel, ships in the night kind of deal.
Is the collective as big a threat as people say?
People like to romanticize these kinds of hacktivist organizations.
I mean, you don't see it that way.
They're anonymous, powerful, and convinced they have a stranglehold on what's right and wrong. In my opinion, that makes them very dangerous.
Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
Mm-hmm. Have we talked? Oh, it's not Vincent. It's some.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Very cool.
Exfil is impossible.
Damn it!
The
How do I?
LOC is totally overrun.
Sorry. Mixed up my path. Who is that? Just an agent. Counterterrorism.
Agent Jensen!
You're still here with your stupid questions. Leave already.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure.
It is Jensen.
Shut up. You stupid fucker. I almost start to regret that I saved you. Oh, looky whose computer is empty. It's our friend MacReady. I can finally get into his property, right? Let's see. Oh, I even have the password. Sharp 007. Dubai mission. Okay, read this one. Diwali family, Mac. Just to follow. Dude, I hope you don't mind. He doesn't. A follow-up to what I overheard you saying in the cafe a few minutes ago. I've been watching the Diwali for a long time. I know a few things about them you won't find anywhere else. Some of the low-level guys may act like typical muscleheads, but the family has been around for generations. They know what they're doing. Don't dismiss them. They might surprise you. Ryan Baker. And Argento, from director James Miller to Duncan MacReady. Mac. Since we don't see eye to eye on the issue of augmented field agents, I wanted to know I appreciate you keeping an open mind about Argento. Personally, I don't give a damn how much neuropozyne costs. We both know we are wasting a good agent behind that desk. Once Dr. Ozine signs off on her, it will be time to put her where she belongs, and I'll expect you to be professional about this as always. Argento is our lady from the downstairs, right? I think. Duncan? How is it?
Look, Jensen, I told you I have work to do.
Oh, do we also have access to Miller's computer now? Wow. Isn't that sweet?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I wasted stealth, but Director Miller from Duncan MacReady. Director Miller, with respect, sir, I believe it's time we reviewed the Adam Jensen situation. 6 months ago, I expressed reservations about extending him an invitation to join TF-29. Citing the anti-op atmosphere in the city, Jensen's disregard for authority and the difficulties in joint management of a unique asset, particularly one who is occasionally authorized to manage his own assignments, I feel that all of my pessimistic predictions have come to pass. I'm not suggesting we dismiss him, but it is past time to, at the very least, clearly define his position within the TF-29 hierarchy. I'm eager to meet and discuss this at your earliest convenience. Duncan MacReady. Anything else to hack? He is not here. I don't have his card, obviously. Maybe I can find it somewhere. Well, I don't think it should be possible. It would be just very stupid for him to leave cards lying around, but who knows. Maybe on the floor somewhere. I mean, we shouldn't expect that from the director of such a company, such an organization as TF. Oh no. No. Eliza Kassan is the last thing I want to hear. Is it a bottle of... Nice. Okay, I found alcohol. Between a bottle of alcohol and a pass to super secure information, I of course choose super secure information, but to drink away my grief, NSN servers. Why am I here? I've been to, looted the place, so yeah, I can just come back downstairs and, well, a psychiatrist meeting. I had one in the spring, so time to have one more in the game. Hello.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I
Zen.
appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask, are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries Security Division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
You know, it's a very, very bad sign if you walk into the psychiatrist's room or psychologist's room and you feel irritated from the first minute, which I am feeling. And that, again, like just yesterday I was watching a podcast. A psychiatrist with suicidal clients was talking about what not to do with suicidal clients and like some kind of commonplace tactics, like to ask not to do that, to blackmail, like your children will grieve, or to do what did he mention, to just like to say like, well, it's an awful, like all these kind of standard answers. He said, well, the best thing you can do is actually listen and ask questions like, you feel that, so tell me why. And he says it's like very counterintuitive. You it might look like you are supporting their endeavor, but you're not, because you're finally listening. And he says like a lot of people who are in disturbance, in irritation, in despair, are not properly listened to. And what is this doctor doing? She's like, hello, how are you? I'm gonna use a perfunctory statement, a perfunctory sympathy sentence, and then like he's like, is it about that? And she's like, well, actually no, I was lying, I was just like formally asking you. And he's like, well, fine. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to feel about that? Like, she didn't say I'm genuinely worried about you. I mean, you were hired to work in the TF-29, most secret organization with hell of a serious people who have seen such atrocities, and you let yourself be formal and not actually empathetic about people working here. Really? What's your salary for working here? I mean, is it like, how dare you? And then like what? And he says, what if I tell you that I don't reject augmentations? And she's like, well, maybe I can believe you. Like, yeah, I'm like, I think you're talking bullshit, Adam Jensen, but I'm gonna play along. I mean, two, I wouldn't say red flags, they're crimson flags. Radiant crimson flags. Like, run away from such a doctor. Run, run, run and never come back. Because you will probably end up more depressed if you are already depressed. Okay, that was just the intro of our conversations. Sorry. Maybe it's gonna be better. But the first impression is already spoiled. Seemed funny to me how she doesn't believe you about your cybernetic. Yes, it's. I mean, you have a superhero in front of you, like well-known super agent. Like, no, I'm not gonna believe you.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Which would you prefer? Not everyone's as familiar with US history as you Americans would like to believe, you know.
Where are you from, Doc?
Oh.
We're discussing your file.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was David Seraph who had you augmented after anti-Aug extremists attacked the company?
Are you interviewing me or interrogating me? Why haven't you offered to sit down? Why are you sitting down in front of the computer, which becomes a barrier between me and you? Like, have you ever studied at university, actually? Have you ever worked with real people? Or you've only read, I mean, I want to say some Soviet Twitter, like their approach to psychology.
Anti-Aug extremists? Is that what it says in my file?
Isn't that the case?
The case was never solved, and they didn't just attack the company. They murdered a lot of innocent people.
Including your ex-girlfriend, I understand.
Megan's not dead.
Is that why you joined the task force, Adam? To use Interpol resources to solve a cold case that...
What happened in Detroit is ancient history, Doc. Megan, my being augmented, all of it. What happened at Rizika Station is not. So sitting around talking about the past isn't going to get me any closer to getting the people responsible.
Actually, that leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often their own actions contribute to it.
So investigating ARC, there's no value conflict for you?
Right now, I'm just a cop, and it's criminals that are responsible for this chaos, augmented or not. My job is to prevent further bloodshed.
That's good to hear. Listen, Adam, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You didn't. Still, I thank you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Squeezing my fingers so tightly now. Oh my god, it's the most horrible.
Things got pretty hairy in Dubai. Dr. Ozan, you have an outside call cleared and urgent. Had everything going to Agent Resolve. Agent Norton, report to Agent fully urgent.
You know my door's always open. Except...
What?
Thanks again for going over your file with me, Adam. I think most of the other agents see a plague cross on my door.
Because you are a plague. You're not a doctor. You should work don't want to insult any profession. I'm gonna change. You shouldn't be a doctor. That is. It's not your job. Absolutely not yet. You have a, you have to study so hard, understand something about life. I don't know. I have so many questions. Like, okay, so she probably my best guess is she was planted here forcefully. She was planted here by someone who is superior to Director Miller, so he had to allow her to take the position. It's the only feasible, the only believable reasoning I can accept here for her presence, because she is incompetent, she is unempathizing, she is patronizing, she is condescending, she is, well, not contemptuous, but I'm sure if we dig deeper we'll find that. She is projecting, she is badly educated, she has strange national remarks like, you Americans think we should know something. I mean, you Americans, what is that? We have met for 5 minutes. And what's next? Like, you Russians, you Asians, you Africans, you what? I mean, are you also xenophobic? I mean, it's like I'm really looking forward to learning that it is a planted person who is not supposed to be here because of her professional capacity. Because if it is so, then I'm gonna forgive. I'm gonna accept the fact she's here. I mean, that such a psychologist is here, such a psychiatrist, but. Oh, I really hope it is that way, because such people must not work in this industry. It's like, well,
Hey, Adam.
we can also talk about teaching, but we'd rather not, because there I might
Hey, Adam.
go into unstoppable frenzy.
Hey, Adam. What's up?
Oh, you wouldn't believe, but okay, I don't have
I
options.
should get back to it.
Okay, Adam.
I would have walked out of the psychiatrist's office after the first, like, 2 lines of exchange, I think.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
Now I have a bad feeling about it. We'll be ambushed, or she is already ambushed. Old limb clinic. Somewhere. Damn it. Where is it? It was somewhere. What? Oh, I see. Actually quite close. But that shouldn't makes relaxed. Probably makes me more tense even. I hope my eyes haven't turned red. Could be because of anger.
More than a few are.
Anything suspicious?
Go home, Clank.
Ah, shit. Get out of here.
These people, all of them, I remember. The police, the cleaner. I don't like this. I don't like this. Why are the windows shut up? Shut down, sorry. Why are they shut down?
Wish we could just shoot any hog we see.
Excuse me? Are you sure? Care to repeat? Alright.
That's it. Get out.
They're really taking their chances here.
Glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vessel Life, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Okay, I was unnecessarily anxious about this. It went fine. No attack.
Get that thing away from me.
What thing? I'm not pointing anything at you.
Don't get me involved.
Stop that before someone sees you.
Huh?
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Copy that.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting overtime in hazard
Okay, I've climbed this one, but the windows are shut down. Interesting. Jensen, that wasn't really necessary, but okay. Maybe there is a way up here. No, just way down. Oh, how? Oh. Uh-huh. Now that's interesting. How did I not?
Push them into attacking us.
Copy that.
Database, Pocket Secretary, Pavel Davidov from Money Lerton, bad plan. It isn't worth it, cousin. The Zelen woman must be crazy. Pushing 2 golem shipments in 1 week is stupid when once every 2 weeks is already risky. I know you're family and all, but... and all that, and the extra cash is great, but I'm not sure I want it on this anymore. I want in on this anymore. My ma would dig your own grave. If she knew what you'd got me into, you might need to find another driver. Sorry. Now, what's that about? Delivering some alcohol or? Okay, let's hack. In the meantime,
Anomaly detected.
15 seconds.
Trace program initiated.
Should be enough.
Access granted.
Weapons, hypersteam, some hacking stuff, a pistol, some boxes. Damn it, can you get destroyed? Another box, but I don't think I can find anything else here. Oh, I forgot about... I can zoom just holding the right button. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, that looks unnecessary, but... just because I can. Why not? Some more boxes. Let's clean up the area a bit. It's too dirty here. Barrel. Wine barrel. Damn it. Okay, what's this place? 5622. Why do I know the code? Uh-huh. Not bad. Oh, a ball. There is a ball. Basketball ball. Nice. Bingo. I can climb as well. And there is a safe with a terminal. I still am surprised where I got the code from.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There was something interesting. There were 2 terminals. There were 2 hidden stashes. Once again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
XP and money. So that
Access
was
granted.
quite valuable. Now open the safe. A lot of money. I cannot say I'm very happy about that, but okay. Alright, now I see why I need the barrels, because I need to be climbing, right? Climbing and climbing more. And at the end I find what? At the end of this, I probably get into the room with closed windows. Am I right? Yeah. Here we go. In front of the limb clinic. I was suspicious and not for nothing. Excellent. Medical box with painkillers. What's this? Lootable. Printer. VersaLife. Somebody who works for...
Drop it. No one cares.
Huh? Too noisy for my taste. I would close window, the door. Cabinet empty. Empty. In some flats, cabinets that are hanging are not lootable. In some flats, they are. It's very confusing, you know. There's a computer.
They love to tear us apart.
Termination notice from Kurka A at unips.prg.mail to eugene.weiss@gmail.mail, weiss e at unips.prg.mail. Case subject final decision Ray J. Chwatal and J. Apel. Professor Weiss, I reviewed the cases of your two students Jessica Chwatal and Gustav Apel very carefully when first suspended, and I have been no less diligent during this follow-up in trying to determine their future here at the university. We are not a court of law where specific transgressions receive specific punishments. Our situation is much more nuanced. This is a place of study and learning, and we have our duty to ensure that the majority of students have every opportunity to apply themselves. Of more concern, the presence on campus of augmented students researching nanoviruses, a chilling weapon and the potential future arsenal of terrorism, can create anxiety on campus and within the public perception surrounding our establishment, regardless the intentions of the students. The board of directors have left me little choice in applying the strict stance we have in supporting the authorities regards terrorism. So it is with regret, I wanted to say with great regret, subconsciously, that I inform you that the relationship between our university and these two students is to be upheld. As I said, this was not my decision alone, and we have the interests of various parties to consider, but I do stand fully behind it. I continue to understand your concern in this matter, but implore you to allow the process to play out as it should. As mentioned earlier, we have arranged for you to take some involuntary leave to gather yourself and return refreshed and focused before the next semester. There are two typos here showing the nervousness of the writer, or just typos. Dr. Alan Korka, Dean, Prague State University Medical College. And from Kleina at tmail.mail to Eugene Weiss at gmail.mail. Eugene, stop your work. I can only hope this catches you in time. I tried calling you, but you're not answering, and the person I spoke to at the university said you're not at the university for the foreseeable future. The sample I sent you is live and shouldn't be used. Do not expose yourself to it. The risk of mortality, through respiratory failure within 36 hours is extremely high. I can only say how sorry I am and hope that you are checking your emails. I can't believe this has happened, but after I sent you something you could use for your cross test, as we discussed, I took a closer look at the overshipment paperwork and realized it wasn't what I thought it was. That is to say, the batch I borrowed from was supposed to be inert, but for some reason, it was a live strain. The problem was, and I don't know why we are even handling this, the material appears to be part of an order we are handling for our parent labs in Hong Kong. I'm just shocked that something like this is quietly set in short-term storage. BSL-2 is supposed to be used for parts synthetic biomaterials used in emulation tests. If I had known, I would have, I don't know, but this is awful. Please get back to me as soon as you read this and put my mind at rest. As soon as you read this, I think. Thank God it's just a microsample at least. You should be able to dispose of it fairly easily if you have protection. Arnold Klein, research technician, Magellan Laboratories Incorporated. I have a dark feeling about the bathroom now. Okay, it's empty. I was expecting to see the body, to be honest. But no, I don't see the body. Nobody's dead here. Maybe the body is already taken out and that's why. Okay, there is a book. The next 3 decades, world police. We foresee a time when the world's authorities have a more internationally enabled approach to fighting organized crime and terrorism. Already, the ever-increasing influence of the United Nations, especially in these times of trouble and confusion and increasing terrorism, has led to the formation of a special task force under the nominal command of Interpol. Have I not read this? Well, looks like something I have seen, but under the nominal command of Interpol and currently based in Lyon, Task Force 29 was formed in 2028 and named for the 29 founding member nations. Due to the sensitive and highly confidential nature of TF29's affairs, the organization is not advertised to the public and operates under a strict code of professional secrecy such as any similar agency would. Where might this lead in the near future? It's likely that a netted force fully outside the jurisdiction of any political power is on the horizon, ratified by the UN. This force would circumvent national red tape and would be able to respond to global threats without interference from local authorities. Sounds very cool, but we just know how local authorities treat us, and the police create troubles. Okay, nothing else here. The newspaper. So what is the price for entering this place in terms of loot, some dark story, I don't know. Is it just what I read about the scientist and I haven't even found neuropozyne, which I'm not hungry about, of course. Well, maybe I'm just a greedy bastard, to be honest, because on my way here I found so much loot and still not enough. A lot of info, a lot of stories, and I'm still dissatisfied. Yeah, maybe I'm just a greedy bastard. You know, there is this meme with Floppa, the caracal, and this caracal is lying on the floor. In front of the cat there is a ripped, torn apart basketball ball or maybe rugby ball, and there is a caption, "Maybe I do ruin everything I love," and the cat is very sad, profoundly sad, I would say. So maybe it's my case. Yeah, I even have the ball. Let's take it with us. I think this is yours. Don't want to play with me? Hey. Okay, that's not polite to throw it to the lady. Dude?
Oh, shit.
It's a ball, not shit. Can I put it inside the No, I cannot put it inside the trash bin somehow. But I think I can try and send it to... I didn't open the window. Can I throw it at the police officer? Oh my god. Dude. I mean... They don't care. They get distracted, but
Come on, let's check over there.
it is. It is funny. I mean, dude, talk to me about the basketball game.
That's not funny.
Maybe you? No.
Damn, Knox.
Okay, they don't really want to interact about this. Le Boucher. Le Boucher, Le Boucher Apartments. Le Boucher Apartments. I don't remember. Have I hacked places here? Well, this one yes, this one yes, this one no. So I started, but I didn't finish. So I can come back later. You would have already been in jail if you did it in Russia. I mean, I would never do that to anyone in life. I am actually very careful with people, but I was just curious whether that would trigger any unique response. I don't know. I'm not sure I got what he said. Where is my trader? Okay, that was as bad as it could be. I thought I was moving in a very different direction. From here I need to turn left, right, left, and then pedestrian bridge. Should be able to find my way there.
He looks pissed off.
Is Jensen limping? Jensen, damn it. Have some conscience. He's behaving like a witcher, you know, who was injured in his leg. Yeah, I am. Shut up and take my breach software and give me money. Let's trade as well, because I'm sitting on a mission now. Speaking of, okay, let's sell stem processor, shotgun, EMP, ammunition, tranquilizer rifle, pistol. Okay, I'm gonna sell all the alcohol and these things. What else do I not need? What? Biocells. I've capped on biocells. I can only have 25 in my inventory. Okay, that's it.
See anything? Just keep your eyes open.
How much money I earned? 45,000 already, 45 and a half. Right, let's go to Miller, to the next point of the mission. I think I'll be traveling somewhere else, right? And probably coming back at night. Meet Miller at the helipad. Yeah. Can I confront breach content unlocked? What content unlocked? What is this content? Is it for some... Is it for some application? Breach is a mode in the game, I think. So it will help me later, I think. Workshop Matach.
Well, there's the problem right there.
Yes, right there is a problem. I do agree with you, dude. Absolutely. So, not that I'm very enthusiastic about it. What's this place? I don't think I have been here. Was it locked before, or I was just blind? Damn it, it's creepy here. Some mechanic shop. Where is the TV? I want to shut her down.
Anomaly detected.
10 seconds, really.
Initiated.
You mad?
Anomaly detected.
I use stealth.
Trace program.
Fuck's sake. What is this? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, it's very strange. Data scan, no.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Why are they so slow? Fuck it. I'm gonna load. Because it's just, whoa. Some strange door. Or, I think I can just... Do I need XP or... Something interesting must be there, right? If it is that guarded. Maybe fortification next level. Let me check how much praxis. I have a lot of praxis. Relatively. Fortification. Increase defensive rating point to fortified nodes by a factor of 2. Okay, let's have a look what that will do.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
That faster.
Access granted.
Okay, that was nice. That was nice, I like it. Fortification helped. Maybe not, maybe it was something else. But the thing is that I found some interesting location. I found the place where I can shut this lady down. Some big bathroom here. Let's have a bath quickly. And what do we have here? Painkillers, boots, and that's all. Looks like the whole nation is on painkillers here in this game. Too many painkillers everywhere. Very suspicious locker, but cabinet, but okay. Okay. What else? What else do I have here? A lot of buckets that only distract me. Especially having a tired eye doesn't help because easier to miss things. Okay, some money, some beer, some more beer, microwave. Legends of the Skies. Newspaper. It's like somebody lives here actually, so who is that, I wonder? Picture frame. Hey, wait a second. Another pair of boots. Oh, look. Bottom level. Shotgun EMP. money. A lot of boots, actually. What's this interesting suit? I think a man who lives here is not that simple. It's some operative or actually several operatives or growing suspicious about this place. What's it? And what's this button do? Uh-huh. Okay. A computer. South Africa. Now, why would South Africa be here? The flag of the country I was in, sorry. What am I saying? Military personnel, obviously. Interesting way to decorate with screwdrivers. I must remember that. Technology, very, very interesting. Okay, there is a computer to hack into. Weapon cabinet with a tactical shotgun, triangle code, shotgun EMP and EMP grenade. Sounds and looks like they were fighting robots or augmented people because of EMP weaponry. And the stun gun also very nice. Some medals. Yeah, very suspicious here. Very suspicious. And a trophy. Wait a second. The trophy has... Okay. Okay, this is a very special room. A lot of secrets. Elias Chicane. Elias Chicane. I think we read emails with this name.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Payment received from billing at jhbpch.corp to Elias Chicane. Mr. Chicane, a payment has been processed on your account. However, the bill is still 2 months in arrears. This is the third time this has occurred. If the bill is not paid in its entirety by the end of the month, we'll have no choice but to have your foster brother transferred to a public facility. Please contact administration for further discussion. Letta Barnard, head of billing department, Johannesburg Assisted Living Complex. Ho ho ho. Disappearing trick from TBIR there at tmail to Elias Chicane. What the hell happened to you last night, man? You get some kind of 9/11 or something? Looked around midnight and you were gone. Nobody saw you take off either. Of course, we were all a bit wasted by then. Should have seen the size of the bill. Speaking of which, you know Kruger's retiring, right? Well, next time you are at the airfield, be prepared to ante up. We are passing ahead, hoping to raise enough to buy him a real parting gift. And I don't want to hear you complaining that you only buy gifts for people you like, because everybody loves Jerry. Seriously, you can afford to dish out 20 credits. And then meeting from Dr. Delara Zen to Elias Chicane. Director Miller has told me you don't come into the office very often, but I was hoping we could find a time for you to talk to me. Standard procedure. New shrink has to poke your fingers in everyone's pie. You were in the South, right? I think we might have some friends in common. Regards, Delara. Is it South African Air Force? Delara. Some common friends. She is very suspicious. Oh, I missed a message. Okay, time for me to go. I'll check this ending later. So shenanigans in Palisade. Well, I hope you enjoyed them, dude. I'm not sure when you sent the message, but if you watched the recording, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, and always appreciate that. See you soon. Nikita, see you soon. I was probably just too gripped by the process of hacking into places. You know, if you have watched the Palisade episode, then you know that I find few things as exciting as hacking into places. I mean, I think you probably might take this as an insult because it's however far from true programming and IT work, and you're a developer, so I understand it's just child's play what I'm doing here. Still, it's a chance for me to touch. I like lockpicking as well. And
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Protection works really well. I like it. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it. Everything was so good. Talos Rocker? Oh, I think I haven't tried this description. The leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition began his career by studying medicine in Stuttgart, Germany. In 2014, he lost his wife and nearly died himself while attempting to treat disaster victims in Argentina. Forced to receive life-saving augmentations, he began soon caring exclusively for the mechanically enhanced. Now, a vocal prog advocate, the peace-loving doctor finds himself desperately fighting to preserve their rights in an increasingly anti-aug world. Okay, now I think I want to get to Hacking 45 version 1.3 because I find this more powerful from now on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Level 9 security rating.
Access granted.
XP and credits I got from this. And unlock the safe. Inside the safe, laser targeting system, credit chip, pocket secretary, and credit chip. Okay, what have I found here? That took me a long time. From USDC 01776, Elias Checkin, no subject. You're a man of few words, so I shall be the same. I know who you are, I know where you come from, I know what you left behind. You carry a heavy burden, I can make it lighter. 47, 22 North, 8 to 3 East, offer expires at midnight. I don't think I get the coordinates on the map, right? So how am I supposed to navigate the coordinates? So Elias is from South Africa, served in the Air Force. Now he is in TF-29, very secluded, very isolated person. Oh, there is a vent cover as well. Now where does this go? I could have bypassed the the codes, but of course that made it only more interesting, more rewarding as an adventure. Okay, have I taken everything possible from here? Is he a pilot or what? Well, probably he is a pilot, right? If he worked in the Air Force, probably he will actually pilot us to the location in the first place. Okay, what's this? Oh, finally, for once, the fridge manipulation proved to be useful. Wait, maybe I'll find some pocket secretary somewhere that will give me more XP. Who lived here? Why is it so dilapidated? Oh, nice. This is my dream, to have a burner inside the flat, although it is dangerous speaking about breathable air, because, well, what it will end up with is my choking death. My death because of choking, that is. And quite fast to boot. Okay, there is only... What are these pictures? New Alchemist. The Legend of the Mad Genius. I wonder what that is. Maybe some... Jensen, tell me one thing. Okay, smart vision proves to be more useful now. Maybe I should use it more often. What about praxis and battery? Magpie. Highlights useful items within the confines of the smart vision's area effect. Useful items. Slight reduce smart vision energy consumption. Great reduce smart vision energy consumption. Oh, that's like, that has to be upon my eyes, not smart vision actually, but I'll think about it. Wayfinder reader. See the back, range boost. Shooting. Nah, that's the last thing I care about. Typhoon, of course not. Dermal armor, armor, that's to protect myself. Noiseless movement, thank you. Okay, what's this? Health regen, hit points, and delay time between injury. Okay, no thank you as well. Battery. Increase BioCell recharge rate. Increase the maximum storage capacity of the BioCells. Now it's here, right? And reduce the delay time between biocell depletion and regeneration. Well, I wish I had two of those rechargeable blocks, because I'm kind of greedy about biocells now. I shouldn't be, of course. What about my cloak? Execute combo takedowns without canceling the invisibility effect. Energy use. Okay, nothing critical for now, I think. Nothing critical for now. Nothing I cannot leave without.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, good luck against my fortification.
Access granted.
I wasted my explosive node and didn't have time to take advantage of that. What's happening? Okay, let's begin again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Just money again. Okay, unlock the safe and what is that? Gas mine, credit chip, shotgun armor piercing ammunition. A lot of bullshit. I'm not sure I need, to be honest. So technically what I should be doing is dashing back to the shop and selling the stuff I found. Can I avoid Miller for some time? Oh. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Nuke software.
Access denied.
That was very close. And I would get nuke software if I pass, but I don't know how I can pass such protection if I used all my hacking XP already.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
No! Okay. If you say so. Oho. Oho. Okay, then let's go. Where will I end up? I wonder. Someplace here. Someplace here, which again is just dead end with nothing actually. Alrighty, then what am I supposed to find? And why exactly I need this? Some fight will be happening at some point in the future, I presume. Look, all the windows have been closed, so nobody has... Oh, the point of interest is highlighted on the map now. Neighborhood watch. The message I found in the basement of the Daitega bar in Prikaska sounded like a local smuggling ring operating out of Golem. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going there. I want to save the woman first and foremost. Of course. Miller can wait with his bullshit conspiracy. I don't care that much. Yeah, you wait, man. I'll come back and we shall do business, but later. So, beginning with the shop.
Hey, you mind taking one of my patrols next week?
Or shall I do it right now? Where is it, by the way? I don't see the... Where is the point of interest, damn it? Ah,
Starting to think we're in bed with the
my
Russians.
home. My home. Yeah, I need to do it now. But let's begin with the shop.
Here comes the big shop. That's quite a look. Here's a little advance.
I'm just afraid that if I go by the main mission now, the little quest will disappear. The game might be capricious about such things.
You interested in some hacking
Closer.
software, maybe?
I'd welcome you back.
Okay, I need to sell the tactical shotgun, the pistol, gyroscopic regulators, Daitega beer, alcohol, gas mine, laser targeting system, hydraulic, regular ammunition, EMP I'm keeping, of course. Laser targeting system I'm keeping as well. Anything else to sell? No, I'm good.
That's not.
I'm good.
Okay, let's go. I've earned some more money. Now, time to grab Metro.
Nevím, kam půjde, ale to je spousta práce v Hongkongu.
It's strange that if reading the email about smuggling triggered the point of interest, why did the map coordinates not trigger the mission with Elias Chicane, our colleague? Weird. But okay. So, point of interest. Point of interest. Probably underground, right? Or upstairs. Upstairs. Neighborhood watch, okay.
Am I hearing you right?
Hmm.
That's right, yeah. Look.
Another one.
Hmm. So you're telling me that... Hmm. What? Have I not been here? I think I have. I mean, Jensen, what do you want? I am here. Neighborhood watch. If I missed something, the wall could be bashed through. Or am I supposed to go down the sewers? Haven't looted the drawer. Interesting. Okay, I've read the emails. I mean, Jensen, what do you want? I've literally done everything I could. Oh. So, is it how I disable the alarm? I just jump on the car. Am I supposed to climb even farther? Maybe. Maybe I am. Doesn't work. Okay, what's the... What am I supposed to be doing with that? Obviously, Jensen wants to come back to the street. Point of interest. Am I supposed to go... What? I don't really get it.
This world is not yours to carry. No one can redeem you.
What? Okay. What's happening? I mean... What? I have no idea. What's the quest update? I cannot read the description of Neighborhood Watch. So it's Teresa, the woman who smuggles people out, I guess, helps them. I presume. 9002. And revolver, biocell, neuropazine. I mean, where is the story? I mean, I've been here already, so what is the point of it? I've read the book, by the way. Yeah, I have. Maybe I missed something. Well, no. Smart Vision says that no, I haven't. Maybe I should ask Therese now about how she's doing. Really weird.
Yes? Hello again. What can I do for you?
Okay, no questions, obviously. Weird. Really weird.
Don't do anything suspicious.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
Hey, what about my main mission? Why is it not chosen? Just a second, guys. Just a second. Just ordered pizza. Because I'll be finishing the stream somewhere in the future, 20-30 minutes, and don't want to wait for late night dinner for too long. Yeah, now we're... I forgot to go to my apartment. That's okay. What is this revolver? Mustang Arms Magnum double action revolver. Can I customize it? Damage output, ammo capacity, rate of fire, laser, semi-auto. I'll sell it right now. Sorry for another delay. Jensen, how are you doing? Sorry, slightly lost. Am I going in the right direction? No, I'm not. I need to turn here. Revolver looks like a deadly weapon. It looks like a unique one as well, but deadly. So I don't need it. Where am I? Okay, I'm going in the right direction, actually.
You interested in some hacking software?
So, revolver, actually not that expensive at all. Pistol. Yeah, everything else I'm keeping. And I can buy... Oh, nothing interesting. Let's go. Almost 50,000 credits. 40 bullets. Very nice. Maybe Jensen is not limping. You know, when you're out of breath, you start to have some pangs in your lungs or somewhere under them. Maybe he's having that, but I'm quite surprised. He's an operative, so he is not supposed to have such fatigue. Okay, Miller, time to talk. I'm finally ready, I think. Probably have found everything there was to be found, or, okay, with minor exception here, crafting parts. Who is that? Weird. Sir?
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? You got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilek complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Chicane.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
You have a name?
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Okay, let's go.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, boss.
Whoa. Whoa. Would totally spend the vacation there.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
They should have totally made a film out of it. They're very good at making cutscenes, cinematic cutscenes. They are soaking with vibe. Very impressive. So, I think we'll be finishing here. Not a bad stream this time, I mean... slightly less energetic than normally, but we still managed to do things. And learn some things about our fellow colleagues. So, yeah. We'll be seeing you somewhere during this time, I'm not sure when, but... oh, look, cockroaches. Yeah, so I'll be calling it a stream at this point. Thanks to Nikita for coming. and till quite soon. Bye bye, guys.